I'd be like, give me a tourniquet. I'm like, give me a tourniquet, bro. Give me some backup here.
Nah,
So
I think, cause I've seen a lot of interviews of people that survive shootings, and they said whenever you're actually dying, that's the part that doesn't hurt, cause you're hit with so much euphoria and what's the thing, adrenaline. You're hit with so much adrenaline and euphoria, you don't even feel the pain whenever you're dying. Whenever you're getting saved and you come back to consciousness and you actually realize that you've been shot, that's the part that hurts whenever you're healing.
Yeah. Hey, yo, how did the dad's kid die?
How did the what?
Plane, I guess.
Like, you know how, like, the dad and the kid got skinned alive? How old was the kid?
Oh, it was just a father and son. The son was like 20 and the dad was like 50. Like, they were adults. They died painfully. That's how they died.
Yo, honestly, if I had the cartel out me, I'd literally pull the pin on a grenade, start cooking the grenade, start running for 4 seconds. As soon as I got there, like, I just blow them up. I'd be like, yo, I might have to leave the Minecraft. Yo, I just tell the people around me, like my friends, like my family, I'm gonna be like, yo guys, I'm leaving the Minecraft server permanently. I'm not gonna be able to talk to you anymore. I'm leaving the Discord server permanently. And then I just run at them. I just kind of blow myself up.
One problem with that plan there is I wouldn't use a grenade. Grenades are designed for...
Who's echoing so bad?
Yo, at least I don't gotta feel any pain though. That's the best part about it.
No, a grenade, they're designed to wound and maim. Like, a misconception about grenades is it doesn't kill you with a fireball, it doesn't kill you with a blast, it kills you with the pieces of metal that it sends flying. They're like bullets that go in every direction. So if you have a grenade and you're just running with it, then it blows off, it's most likely just going to blow off your arm. You're just going to be laying there like a nugget.
Yeah, I'd honestly just run away. I wouldn't even kill myself. I'd just die of blood loss.
I think people fantasize things that shouldn't be fantasized, and they don't realize it until they see an actual video of it on Twitter or Reddit somewhere. And they're like, oh my god, that's horrible.
Yeah.
But most of the time they don't. They just sit there fantasizing about something.
I thought I might wanted to like do something to like my school bully, like torture them, like burn their nipples or something with a lighter. But then whenever I see that shit, I'm like, oh my god, I do not want to do that shit now, bro. Because I realized how sweet life was, and you only get one life to live.
Yeah, but I still think
I'm really religious.
is worse than being killed.
Whenever I die, I think
so if someone's making your life torture, I think the equal thing to do back would be to harm them because equality, you know.
I have a very anti-death sentiment. Like, under no circumstance do I ever plan on dying. That's mostly because I'm agnostic and I have no, like, I don't know.
That's just evolution doing its thing, my boy.
If you saw a genie,
you just got the good genes.
Things you'd wish for.
Even if I'm like burnt up, like a fucking crispy fucking, like a piece of bacon that you left in your oven for too long, like no skin, just in pain. Like, I wouldn't want to die, because I don't know if there's an afterlife or not, and, like, if I die, like, I'd rather spend the rest of my existence, my human experience in pain, than just wasting it, you know, because, like, even the times that you're alive, and, like, you hate your fucking life, you're still alive, you know? Still something.
I'm very,
very to talk to this guy every afternoon, he's making me motivated.
Like, you still have, like, something there. Like, if you die and then there's no afterlife, say, like, just take the possibility that there is no God. And you're like, you get into a house fire, you're a burn victim. Like, every day you exist is just utter agony. And then, for some reason, you gotta, like, you're just like, I want to die. So then you walk outside and then, like, you get hit by a truck. And, like, you die. And then there's nothing there. It's like, bro,
yep, but like if you die and there's no afterlife, then you just wouldn't see anything though, because that means if you see
there's
something, there's an
there.
afterlife.
You wouldn't see anything,
But, like-
you wouldn't hear, you wouldn't experience. And you know, like that, you only get one
No, you just like
life,
you would just stop. Like you wouldn't exist. You would just be over.
It's like when
Like
you're asleep and you don't remember your dreams.
I think
Like,
that's just
your soul would just.
that's just
like,
such a
go
hard
away.
concept to understand for
Wouldn't be
most people.
anything.
It's just you can just stop existing.
I believe in God, though. I believe that there's life after death, and that I'm gonna go to heaven after I die. So if people give me death threats, they're basically threatening me with heaven.
That's the thing. Do you consider the possibility that there is no God?
But I think God exists. I'm a Christian.
I think
I'm a young Christian boy. I've already been baptized.
well, I mean,
I
that's
believe
good
that
for
there
you,
is
that's
a
good for you
God.
to
You
believe,
can't
but
change
I
it.
personally don't think that way. So
Very
I
religious.
believe, like, I don't know if there's a God or not. I haven't had definitive evidence that there is. I haven't seen definitive evidence that there isn't. So it's like,
Well, Noah's Ark exists, but like it's
Noah's Ark exists. Yes, the events in the Bible and artifacts related to the Bible have been recovered and scientifically proven. But that doesn't just immediately prove that God exists.
that just proves that some guys followed out the words that some other guy wrote down in the book like 100 years before.
And the Bible's not even meant to be taken literally in the first place. You're not supposed to read the Bible except for specific parts where it's just like, okay, this actually happened, but most of the Bible is like symbolic and symbolism and fucking metaphors. You're supposed to take the lessons from those metaphors. If that makes any sense.
I don't know about all that, but one thing I do know is that I just think the Bible is a very bad way of God, if he is real, to communicate with the humans, because in case he's not real, they could just be making it all up. And I can't trust that it's the actual word of God because it was written down by a human.
Mm-hmm.
And someone can change it 1,800 years ago, and we'd be none the wiser today.
I'm just gonna tell you right now. I believe in God. I read my Bible. I love my family. I love my friends. I live life the best I can. I'm positive to everybody because I saw those videos. You know, I realized how sweet life was. And please don't interrupt me, please.
Life's amazing. Death sucks.
Yeah, it is. Whenever you die, it's just over. But I'm a Christian. I got baptized, and just think about eternal suffering, because hell, you don't want to go there. Heaven's good. You don't want to go to hell.
What a conversation to have over Far Cry Arcade.
Oh my god.
And the thing is, I joined
This is
server
all over
because
Far Cry?
You know, he was one of those types of guys that like to do those videos where like they just do the grossest shit for clout. And like he got his karma whenever he pissed off a killer bee nest and they stung the fuck out of him and killed him.
Yeah.
what are we talking about?
A dude eating maggots off of a dead moose in the woods getting killed by killer bees chasing clout.
Ew! Oh my god. I didn't
Guess
know
we'll put this up then.
That's the definition of doing anything for clout right there.
Probably.
I don't know. Logan Paul
something
dressing up
like
a dead
that.
body
Probably
in the middle
like
of the
one of
forest.
the worst deaths I've seen was probably when they found an old man in the woods who was
That's what I was
brutally beaten to death.
Was he brutally beaten or was he just bloating from decomposition?
He was bloating from. He wasn't bloating, but like he was brutally beaten to death, and like they say that his his rotting process started like a week earlier. Like, no, not a week earlier, like a month earlier, because of how distraught
that's
the body
definitely bloating
was.
from decomposition.
Yeah. But they also found burn marks. They say that it was like an 89-year-old man just found in the fucking woods, dead.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna judge y'all because my family has had to.
I was sitting on it.
But like, for safety and sanitary reasons, don't get food like canned food from like homeless shelters or like those Salvation Army type deals, because that food, some of that food comes from crime scene cleanup. If you watch the show called Crime Scene Cleanup, like there was this dude who got fucking like he died in his house, and like he was dead in there long enough to where his body started to blow up and like decomp, you know, so like that bile shit, that brown red shit was everywhere, and his bird got out of the cage and started like eating on his corpse because he was in there for like 7 days. 7 days he was in there, and the bird like took his body like and some of the bile gone on his wings and was like flying around his apartment, and a lot of that shit like got flung onto the food. So the crime scene cleanup crew comes and they like see this food, like, because he was also a hoarder too, like he had his house was filthy as fuck, and he had like a ton of food stock piled up, and they were just like, oh yeah, all this food, you know, it's closed, it's good, we'll just donate it to the Salvation Army. I'm like, what the fuck?
I think they said,
you know, I'm not really in the mood anymore. I'm like, what the hell? Why would you? Weirdest fucking ways to die I've ever seen. On like one of these fucking weird ass videos on fucking deadhouse.org, you know, like the website where you watch people die. You really gotta shove your mic down your throat though to talk. Imagine a girl died due to choking on a dildo.
Bro, this one gym at my elementary school. Do y'all have at your elementary school? Did y'all have like that red cup, green cup bullshit?
What?
Well, at my elementary school, we had this thing called red cup, yellow cup, and green cup. Red cup means y'all can't talk at lunch. Green cup means that you can talk as loud as you want, and yellow cup means you have to whisper at lunch. And it all started because some jit choked to death on a fucking hot dog.
Oh my god.
How the fuck do you choke to death on a hot dog?
How do you choke to death on a wiener? Hey yo, pause. Yo, I think that was my wiener in that hot dog, bro. I'm pretty sure that was my wiener, man, bro. I'm gonna just say right now, bro. He's choking on my bone.
Hot dog. On a glizzy.
This man's a glizzy dizzly gobbler. This man is a glizzy gobbler. He choked on my glizzy.